Greetings to you all, our dear administrators, leaders, and also coordinators. I want to specially welcome us to yet another edition this evening. And so I want to thank the Almighty God for giving us the privilege once again to converge this evening. And I also want to thank the entire leadership and the executives, the administrators who have been up and doing on our Telegram and also busy helping in assisting other people on the platform in terms of giving a directive or directions on how to navigate and also address their challenges. I also want to appreciate all our ambassadors from different respective regions. I want to thank you all for the efforts that we have been deploying and also the courage that we have shown over a period of time to be able to keep moving. Just like what we have been saying, IWC is a sacred mission, a special one that not too many people understand where we are going. But then by the time we arrive to our destination, many will begin to understand why we have taken the decisive measures and the kind of steps we have taken to be able to get a long term solution and also provide an avenue or an incredible opportunity for everyone that is part of this move. And so, once again, you are wholeheartedly welcome. First of all, want to begin by giving us an announcement and also a brief update regarding the current progress of IWC so far. And also, we appreciate God for the airdrop that is currently running. Even though we still have some suggestions and also some lapses that were reported, I want to specially appreciate Mr. Alexander Julius for all the observations and also for the way and manner at which many people are being supported in terms of asking or finding a way to navigate on the IWC platform. And I also want to appreciate all our the board of executives, those who are present here, for your punctuality and also your consistency in making sure that this mission sails to the promised land. You know, a lot has been happening. So much has also happened that not too many people actually understand what is going on currently at the moment. We were scheduled to unleash the IWC Exchange app, which is the IWC Pay, between the month of December and January. And so the app has been fully developed and everything has been set. But then we have a challenge with the aspect of having to fund a peer between IWC and Gold. So which needed to be provide, which we need to provide liquidity for gold to be tradable on the IWC platform. And so based on that, we have not been able to get the app uploaded because Google Play Stores and iOS has a policy. Once an account is approved, which is the Google Console account, once it is approved, the documentation of a particular app with functionalities will go under review to make sure that it complies with the mandate and also the policy of these platforms before allowing an app to go live. And so, apart from that, there are also other factors that uh, made the aspect of the launching slowed down a little bit, launching of the app and also getting it live. And so these are some of the aspects that we are here to address and also to bring to the knowledge of their administrators and also leaders, so that you can be carried along with what is happening. And so currently we are backing IWC token with gold. And so the backing with gold also will require providing liquidity equivalent in gold for the token to be able to trade on the global market side by side as a trading pair with gold. And so we have been advised to ensure that if truly we want to back the coin with gold, then liquidity is required to be provided of not less than 1.5 kilogram of that same gold. So, which means we will be required to provide a vault liquidity that will prove that IWC can be tradable with gold. And so, for that reason, the IWC gold excavation will commence by the end of this month, which is on the 27th of February. And so, doing this is to ensure that we in no time are able to raise the amount that is required to provide liquidity to back IWC with gold. Reason being is because once IWC is backed by gold, uh, within the 24 hours of backing IWC by gold, the coin will be traded on the market not less than $200 upward. And it will be difficult, no matter how the community tries to swap out IWC or tries to be able to utilize the necessary tools on the app to be able to dump. I am talking about dumpers, those who are ready and also waiting to dump their coin and render the value useless. They will not be able to break down the value in order to discourage investors and also investment and full activities. And so this, we understood that there are two liquidity pools that are going to be created. One is that of gold and IWC, and the other is that of cryptocurrency to IWC as well. So each of these liquidity pool will enhance subscribers or traders, giving them an ability or the opportunity to utilize those pools in order to carry out their trading and also transaction activities on IWC exchange. And then equally so, we want to be able to pair IWC with gold, which will display the value chart on Incredible Wealth Coin, both on the trading global trading platform. The price tracking of IWC will be that of IWC to gold, not IWC to cryptocurrency, to any other crypto. We are trying to do something that no other crypto project has ever done before. And so this is one of the reasons why this decision was taken, to make sure that we pair IWC with gold, number one, and also the price chart as it displays, it will be displaying the value equivalent to IWC and gold. So even if the crypto liquidity happens to be run down, our value still sustain. So what we want is value sustainability in IWC. We want to be able to overtake other projects. And so making IWC become a household name cannot just happen with a little part of the functionalities or a few functionalities on the exchange that were presented. And I strongly believe everyone already saw the app during the design. And so the app has been fully developed. What is left right now is to ensure that the gold liquidity is provided. People can be able to trade futures and spot using a pair of IWC to gold. And so that also means that those people who are holding IWC can as well exchange IWC for gold. And so to do that, we literally have to be able to provide liquidity with gold, and it has to be proven. That shows that we also have to create a vault. And then once the backing takes place, that means that the value of IWC goes side by side with gold. And by so doing, this will attract a lot of investment into IWC exchange, and it will also be an opportunity for many IWC holders to be able to sell their coins at a reasonable value. We wouldn't want to back IWC only with crypto liquidity, and at the end of the day, out of 100%, 75 to 80% of our subscribers are standing by to swap. Some are standing by to dump. And so once the both liquidity pools are created, no matter how people try to dump their crypto to swap to any of the cryptocurrencies, whether USDT or BNB, the value that will display on the market chart of IWC is that of gold to IWC. So meaning we will not be suffering from the volatile fluctuation of the value on our exchange. And investors and also traders are looking for an avenue, or they are looking for a project that has value and sustainability. So we want to sustain for a longer period of time, not just launch today. And once the supply becomes beyond or more than demand on our exchange, the coin drops down to 0 point something dollars for IWC. That will not attract investment. That will also not attract many people coming to trade on our exchange. So we want to get it right once and for all. So this was one of the reasons why we were advised not to unveil the app uh, until we provide liquidity for that of IWC and gold. And even if we try to upload the app on Play Stores and also iOS, because these platforms will review the app at the end of the day when uploaded, they will also review the functionalities to ensure that every part of the app, based on the documentation submitted, is functional. And so, for this reason, because we were unable to provide the liquidity for gold, uh, currently at this point, we are now putting the unveiling of the app on hold until we are able to provide the gold liquidity in order to unleash the app. And so, based on that, we have also decided to let the entire leadership know that in no time this will happen. So as we are swinging into the excavation process from the 27th of February, from that period going forward, it might take a period of 50 to 60 days to achieve that. And then once the required liquidity that will be provided for gold is happens, then the next thing that we are going to do is to prepare to launch. The major aspect that we are looking at is sustainability. We are looking at our long time value sustainability, not just a short time value. And at the end of the day, the project or the asset becomes useless even to holders. So this is what we have been working towards. And I want to apologize for most people who tried to reach me these few days. It has been very busy ever since we stepped into the new year. So much has been going on to ensure that we are moving forward. And so, if your consign or your messages are still pending, that is to show that perhaps I am not on seat to be able to respond. So I apologize for those of you who have been trying to get across to me, especially our leaders, but I was unable to, respond to you on a timely manner. And so, also in this regard, We also have a request from some of the humanitarian beneficiaries who are requesting to be sponsored. We have some people who at least they are making an effort right now to also contribute to sponsoring themselves into the exchange. And so there are some humanitarians currently who are making a bold step to uh, bring a part of their migration fees. So we have a lot of people who are looking to be migrated with 10,000 naira. For those of you, because most of these beneficiaries are from Nigeria, some of them have been able to provide 5,000 naira to their administrators, looking for who to sponsor them to be able to get to the exchange. And so, those of you who want to sponsor, the opportunity is still open between now till ending of this month. We are not make It's not a general opportunity. It's only for the leaders and administrators, those who perhaps want to sponsor any of these people. The opportunity is still open. And then I am going to take comments and also contributions alongside with some of your suggestions on the comment section. And then also, we are trying as much as possible. There will be a lot of modifications that will be coming up on our airdrop. And so some of the functionalities we have been able to streamline some of the errors that were reported. And so work has is going on currently to ensure that some of those APIs that are added to help navigate and also complete tasks. We want to make sure that people are not able to boycott points without performing any tasks. And so I want to appreciate all our leaders and also all our administrators and ambassadors for the tremendous efforts that we have been deploying to ensure that we keep moving. And so, as soon as we unveil the app, we are going to begin the global talent hunt is what will follow once the app is released. And so, probably once the period comes, we will want to know some suggestions and also get to understand what kind of events and activities do people like, and the kind of programs that we can put together to further advance the publication of IWC and also creating awareness for the exchange at that time, using the global social programs in regions like Nigeria and Sierra Leone. We started from Liberia, even though we have been able to only execute in few regions, not all the regions. But then once the app is unveiled, that is what will fully commence going forward in the year 2025, and also from this period going forward. I want to also appreciate those of you who have started submitting your suggestions in regards to the social programs. And please, for those who are looking at submitting, suggestions regarding social programs, kindly ensure you submit directly to the Global Youth Ambassador, Mr. Julius. He's going to address us. If you have any opinion, all our leaders from different regions, if you are from Sierra Leone, if you are from Ghana, if you are from Nigeria, and you want to suggest some social program activities that we should launch as soon as the app is unveiled, kindly submit your proposal to the Global Youth Ambassador for review, so that we will begin to put things in order before that period comes. And so we will keep us updated, and also we will have a presentation also anytime soon regarding the functionalities, regarding the aspect of the app with the administrators, perhaps by next week. And so just be patient and follow us patiently. You will not regret being a part of this mission. And so thank you so much. And I want to wholeheartedly welcome each and every one of us this evening. And so I am now taking some comments from the comment section. Mohammed Jason and C said, I suggest Mr. Director to lock at least 80% of IWC holders' account to create scarcity if we want to achieve our aim. Yes, locking is also good, but when it comes to the aspect of decentralization, when you are operating a decentralized platform, you don't restrict people on what they can do with their asset. And so one of the ways that we want to build value sustainability is by backing the IWC with gold. And so once that is done, you will discover that our value will sustain, and the value will be created in the value will keep moving as long as gold is moving. The volatility on reduction and also appreciation, drawbacks and also the appreciation based on the crypto market volatility will not be equivalent on that with that of IWC when the coin is paired with gold. For those of you who are following, gold has hit all-time highs in this year 2025, and only God knows where it will stop by 2026 going forward. And so we are currently working on the aspect that will not require IWC having to freeze a certain portion of people's account or coins in order for us to create scarcity. So what we are doing alone is enough to create scarcity, invite more investors to be able to come and take out away the coins from dumpers. And so what you are seeing today in Binance becoming over a million naira 2 3 years back. Binance was not up to 300,000. Today, Binance is above a million naira per coin. Now, what is the attraction on Binance that attract people to buy BNB is because of that value sustainability. So look at cryptocurrency projects that are making a headway today in the global market. They have a sustainable way, a long time value sustainability that keeps them relevant in the market. And so ours, we are having something different from all of these cryptocurrency platforms or projects. Now, what can people look at differently that IWC or IWC Exchange is doing differently from that of Binance, from that of Bybit, from that of KuCoin? So we want to become an outstanding project, and to become outstanding, you will need to come out with something different that no one has ever done before. And so that is what we are trying to do at this point in order to create relevance. And so backing the coin with gold will create a lot of scarcity. So we have consulted a lot of experts and also those who are very conversant with the aspect of this backing. And it was advised that we have only 12 million coins. We don't have enough coins. So if Bitcoin becoming over 100,000 US dollars with just 21 million as their total supply. So I strongly believe that by the time IWC is backed by gold, I don't want to speculate, but many of you are going to see wonders. And so it only requires us to be in one page and also to understand the importance of having to plan long time, not just short time. And so these are some of the aspects. So there will be no need for anybody's coins to be freeze, or once a decentralized platform does not authorize you having to lock other people's coins. So that is what decentralization means. So everyone is fully under in their having their asset under their custody. So nobody freezes anybody's part of asset or coins to restrict them in order to create scarcity. So we are deploying this measure strictly to be able to ensure that we provide a long lasting solution to the value creation and also value sustainability in IWC. So thank you so much, Mr. Sanasi. Also, there be a minimum price tag that will not allow IWC to be traded. Yes, and so on the app there are such functionalities that you cannot just set your price. You will go by the minimum cap. And so the minimum cap value is what you are able to set. And when it comes to the aspect of trading, the trading aspect updates on a regular basis. So if the value goes up, it automatically will update from the value as well. And so for those who have been setting a value below the price or below the market value of the IWC token, just like we have on the exchange.io right now. Many people have dumped their coins for little amounts of money because they have to. Some people went as far as slashing the value into two just to get a buyer. And so we fully understand how there are a lot of people who are willing to dump. But once the backing is established, no matter how you dump, it will not affect the value. So that is what we want. So that whatever happens at the end of the day, the value keeps going and it keeps going up because that is what attracts investments. So that is what gives people as well confidence to come in now and invest in huge amounts of money. And so thank you so much. I would now allow the global youth ambassador to come in, perhaps if he has any opinion and also comment to make. And then meanwhile, if there is anyone who has any comment or contribution, you can indicate by raising up your hands. Thank you so much. Okay, you can unmute your mic, Madam Patient. You can unmute your mic, ma.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Good
You're
evening,
welcome.
everyone.
Yes, good evening, ma.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been out of town and there is no network where I went to. That's why I've not been joining meetings.
It's okay, ma.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, for concerning the sponsorship, sir. What is the amount is 10,000 you said? And what is the coin? What amount of coin will you
Yes,
have
it
when
still
you
remains
sponsor?
50 coins.
Okay, for
It's 50
10,000.
coins. Yes. Yes. It still
That's
remains
the
50
question,
coins.
sir. Well done for the job, sir.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Once again, you are welcome back. There are a lot of people, administrators, who are not here. We are over 68 to 76 people in this forum. I don't know. Are you still on the floor? You have additional comments, ma. Sorry,
Okay, no,
because I.
sorry.
Okay, I can see your hands are still raised up. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, Mr. Zaki, you can unmute your mic, sir. Mr. Ande Zaki, you can unmute your mic. We have barely 11 minutes to wrap up. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone, especially Mr. Incredible.
Good evening, sir.
Can I use this moment to say Happy New Year to you and to everyone here?
Thank you so much.
Actually, we are encouraged, we've been strengthened by the encouragement you've given in respect to the way forward on the IWC. And of course, everybody is seeing it, seeing from time to time that IWC is actually moving forward. Actually, you've touched a place where a lot of people, clans, the people we met to advertise IWC to them, they've been asking questions, particularly the area of the backing of IWC and also the unveiling of the full-blown app that will enable people to be able to swap, carry out one or two transactions.
Yes.
So, with your explanation, with your presentation, it means that the full-blown app will not be ready within this short time until when it is back with gold, or that the full-blown app will be ready before backing the exchange with gold. I don't understand. So that when we get it right and they're asking questions, we'll be able to give them the correct answer. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Andezaki. I think you came late. I actually took my time extensively to elaborate on the aspect of the gold backing. But let me just re summarize. Perhaps it will also help those who came in late as well. And so currently, the IWC Pay, which is the part of the app that was supposed to be launched, has been developed. And so we will soon come up with a presentation to present to you how the functionalities works and also what the app contains here in the platform of the administrators, hopefully before the end of next week. And then secondly, we want to address the aspect or one key area that has been a challenge to many crypto projects, which is value sustainability. You will agree with me that today that IWC is about a $3 and some cent. By the time we launch and IWC goes back to 10 cent, I don't think any of you here will be happy, or IWC, based due to the aspect of swapping and also people trying to dump their coins in order to probably get other cryptocurrencies or cash out or withdraw out their money. If the value goes back to 0.10 cent, I am sure all the administrators will look at the entire efforts that we have made as useless. And so we want to handle that aspect and also ensure
Okay.
that we get it once and for all this time around. So we will advise instead of releasing the app currently right now, because the strength of IWC value sustainability is backing it with gold. That was why the design of the app, if you look at it very well, once we are backed with gold, and so the peer that will be displaying the price chart value of IWC will be IWC trading with gold. Even though the coin is going to have other liquidity pools for swapping and also other liquidity pools that you can exchange crypto to fiat. But this particular one that will maintain the value and keep it going to attract more people to come to IWC is the one now that we need to set up. And you cannot set up a peer without any liquidity. There is no currency that can trade against another if there is no liquidity. And so for that of gold, there is a requirement to mine or have the physical quantity of 1.5 kilogram, which is the minimum to be able to house and also provide 1 million tokens of IWC liquidity to pair with that 1.5 kilograms of gold. And so this was the reason for which now the unveiling has been suspended, and the excavation of this gold will begin on the 27th of this month. So we are swinging into action in no time, so that we can be able to get that quantity that is required for the token to be backed with gold, so that it can be tradable. And then the price value chart of IWC globally will display against IWC trading against the gold. And that will be as one of the top or hot trading platforms that will be listed on top list, on our number one hot list on the exchange. so that anyone who comes, first of all, people are many crypto traders or investors who are on, let's say, Bybit or Binance or KuCoin or whatever exchange, Coinbase, and also SuperX exchange, you can name them out there. What differently is IWC offering from those other cryptocurrencies? So what is the attraction on IWC exchange? So this is what we are trying to create now, because what we need to do is to ensure that we have a platform that we offer something different from others, even the local functionalities. By the time the app presentation is conducted, you are going to see or understand where we are heading to. And so it is only using our the app, the kind of functionalities that we have is quite different from so many other crypto functionalities. And so we are trying to come up with something unique. Now, not just unique, something that will attract investment, and also something that has the ability to sustain the value of IWC from now till 5, 10, 15 years going forward. We keep having relevance in the global market. I don't know if I have answered your question, sir.
Very well.
Thank you so
Very
much.
clear.
Thank you so much. And so that is what we are trying to, and I want to appeal to us. There are some drastic decisions that may be taken for the benefit of IWC exchange community and holders. What we are doing is not just a short time benefit. We want everyone to be able to benefit from IWC from the unveiling date, 10 years from the day that that exchange app will be unveiled. Let it be that there is always value going forward, that whoever participated one way or the other in this project should in one way or the other be happy that they are be happy and glad that they have been part of this sacred mission or project. That is our earnest desire. And I strongly believe that it will also be the desire of so many to be able to enjoy the value and also enjoy the benefit of whatever it is that they have invested over a period of time in IWC. So we want to get it right at all cost this time around before unveiling. And so, thank you so much for that particular question. I strongly believe it has answered some of the questions that some people who came in very late might probably have a glimpse of what we are discussing this evening. Mr. Mohammed again says, Mr. Youth Ambassador, please create a forum to regularly motivate the youth. Well, he doesn't have to create a forum. We actually need to come up with activities to be able to keep the community busy. The community has been dormant all this while, and so we will discuss on innovations that will be put together to ensure that people are carried along, and also a lot of effectiveness in terms of community engagement also happens. And so you can also engage in sharing the airdrop and making sure that at least right now we are able to reach a total number of people that we were unable to reach. Those whom you have discussed with them, those on your contact list, it is now an opportunity for you to reach out to them using the airdrop. Thank you so much. You can unmute your mic, Mr. Julius Alexander. We have 5 minutes to round off.
5 minutes to round. Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Julius.
I
You are
believe you
welcome.
can hear me.
Good evening,
Yes.
Mr. Julius. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, to answer his question, actually, we actually have one group for youth. Actually, it was created since last year. We were actually waiting for the airdrop to be fully functional before we're going to make use of the group, the platform very well, because We wanted to use the airdrop as a means to bring in more people. Yeah, I even conversed with Mr. Joe, that's our global administrator. He said there is some few development that are in place. Once all those development are in place, we're going to even have sponsored ads, and then we are going for mad publicity of the airdrop to bring in more people. So we are still going to make use of that platform to bring in more people, and definitely we're going to use our official group to still motivate and then talk to people about IWC so that they will have all the necessary information that they really need to know about IWC. So this is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Julius. So, by the special grace of God, by next week, hopefully during the weekend, we will have the presentation of the IWC app functionalities for the administrators also to have a look at the app and how it works, and then what is left right now, because that is the only thing right now that is left for us. And so I want to appeal to everyone to exercise a little more patient. We are working round the clock to ensure that we have all of these permanent solutions fully implemented, so that when we unleash our exchange, the exchange will sell itself. So when people eventually comes and look at the kind of functionalities, what we represent and what we stand for, in no time you are going to see a lot of investments coming into IWC. I want to witness a moment wherein I will see orders worth $1 million, worth $100,000. So when I visit other exchanges, you see there are people having bulk of orders waiting for those who either want to buy or who wants to sell in millions, in thousands of US dollars. So we want to be able to build this platform in such a way that people will begin to run behind those who have this coin to begin to buy from them. And so IWC will become the envy of other crypto projects in very soon, in the nearest future. So what we want is your unprecedented support and also courage. We need encouragement to make sure that we bring out the best, so that whatever happens, I can guarantee everyone that this year 2025 is our year of exploding. So whatever it is that so many of you may have had in your mind, this project is going to explode this year. It will not exceed this year. So I strongly believe that by the time all of these measures are put together, you will be happy that you are part of this journey. And so I want to sincerely appreciate everyone, especially our leaders. I would sincerely thank you all for your support and also for the courage. Some people send words of encouragement, and also a lot, especially some of our executive members. I am so happy, I am also delighted to have you on board. And please continue to pray for us. We are not superhumans. In your personal prayers, commit us also, so that God will give us nothing short of success. Yes, for the past 4 5 years, I have never seen anything vacation. It has been all round movement from one area, from one location, from one country to another. And so I want to appreciate all of you for believing in IWC and also for believing in us. And I want to assure every leader here that you will not regret being a part of this project very soon. Thank you so much, everyone. This is the much we can take for tonight. Until we meet again next week, have a splendid evening. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.